Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Dead Cells. We're kind of starting in the middle of a run here. Also, I've unlocked, been doing some off-camera runs, really, is what's been going on, and then I figured, well, I should probably be recording. And so we are. Anyway, we're on the hunt, really, for the last few items that, the last few blueprints that we could unlock here. And anyway, the key idea here is that we know that we gotta smack some training dummies. Those things have what we need. Ow. And we want them. We would like... Oh dear. We would like to, we would like it very much. I would like it very much, especially if those training dummies would actually... for once, drop us... You know, those doors in the background feel suspicious to me. But they're just background doors. Enemies don't pop out of them. Still, they're suspicious. Anyway, the key right now is we want to unlock the decoy blueprint. Which, I mean, it should be an interesting item, if nothing else. Especially for those runs where you really... aren't... Hello. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty powerful right now. There we go. Hello. Yeah. Alright. Now, the somewhat annoying thing, I guess, from what I understand about this decoy blueprint is that the only enemy in the game that drops it is these dummies. And apparently it has like a 1% chance or something of dropping, so there's not that many of them. So there are many challenges associated with trying to get this item here. But we will get it eventually. I mean, apparently, like, some people apparently have like a really hard time getting the shovel and stuff. Like, there's some items that are just very difficult to get a hold of, I guess. Which is interesting, really. Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh, God. There we go. Anyway. That's a thing. I mean, there is a certain amount of luck involved in getting some of these blueprints. Not that I mind that too much, because the game does not put a lot of emphasis on, like, needing these items. And as far as I know, there's no... like, I don't know. You don't get special rewards for unlocking, like, X% of the items or anything, so... I mean, there might be eventually. You might get some kind of fancy crown or something for collecting all the items. Maybe you get your head back. That'd be an interesting item. A little amulet that causes you to actually have a head again. Very interesting stuff. But anyway, so where are we going with this run? Probably, I mean, usually when we go to the promenade, we go down to... let's see here. 248, 556. Spike boots are not bad, but I'm gonna just turn them in for cash right now. We're probably gonna go down to the prison depths, mostly because that is one of 2 levels in the game that has a chance of spawning one of those paid doors where you can buy yourself some nice and very useful cells. And the more cells, the better, really. But then again, there's not a timed door in whatchamacallit. I figured if I did the downward slam, I would have avoided that spike. But I was wrong, clearly. Anyway. Yeah. There's no time door in prison depths. Ow. I don't know why I just kind of sat there and let it hit me, but I did. And that's bad, quite frankly. I mean, you know what? We haven't gone to the ramparts in a while. Let's go to the ramparts. Get some good old-fashioned memories of the early days of Dead Cells. Man, I loved the ramparts back in the day. Though we don't go there anymore. It's just that forgotten relative that we never visit. Not that I have any relatives of that nature. Probably. Well, I guess if I have relatives at all, I suppose there's relatives that I never visit, so there's that. Anyway, yeah, that's a thing. So, a little bit of nostalgia here. Visiting ye old ramparts. Ye old ramparts. Which I felt the need to repeat multiple times for some particular reason. Meet all our old friends. All these good fellas. There we go. I don't know, I like the ramparts. As far as level design goes, it's nice. You got a lot of horizontality, you got a lot of verticality. I don't think horizontality is even a word, but I'll make it a word. Well, I guess anything can be a word if, I mean, what are words, really, but the noises we make with our mouth or other organs, well, usually our mouth, pretty much exclusively our mouth, actually, in which we, you know, make sounds and noises that people can understand and, well, hopefully understand. Sometimes I think I just ramble on and no one knows what the heck I'm going on about. I probably don't even know what the heck I'm going on about. And I think we have missed the time door now. Because the second time door does have... Dang. Though, we are still on track, sort of. I guess we're 10 seconds behind, but we are more or less on track for the time door in the, after the Black Bridge. So if we move swiftly, then there is still no reason to assume that we cannot make it. There we go. Oh, I love the ramparts. Brings back so many memories of when I first found out about this game, really. You know, now here we are, probably a couple hundred hours later. Still all excited. I really can't wait for, I'm just assuming the September update, and it's all assumptions here, mind you. We know what they say about assumptions, but, you know. I will make those assumptions nonetheless, but yeah, I'm you know, like, 94.5% confident that the September update is gonna give us some new levels to play in. That's always cool. Alright, let's pick up the pace a little bit. There we go. Alright, ooh. Fresh and tasty kebab. There was a stat upgrade there, so I feel kind of dumb about falling down here. I mean, we're on... Alright. I don't need to kill every single enemy, so let's not kill every single enemy. We'll buy this. That's just always worth it. I mean, we have nothing else to spend our money on, so we might as well spend it on stat upgrades. Especially strength upgrades. Alright. I mean... It takes maybe... I'm gonna say maybe a minute for me to kill the incomplete one. Less if I have, like, a super overpowered build, which we do not have right now. But we do have a good build. All things considered, I should think. And I do, in fact, enjoy it quite a bit. A lot of magic mics here. This is a magic mic, invention of some sort. Oh, there's another stat upgrade. I do enjoy getting my stat upgrades. You know, this is actually not a bad weapon for hitting these things. It's got a nice arc on it. There we go. And you know what? Might as well use the old challenge door. Haven't been doing particularly great in them the last, no. I felt my button get stuck. Yet I rolled through that anyway. Alright, Gaslight, didn't you promise you weren't gonna make excuses about your broken controller anymore? Like 10 episodes ago? You're right. You're absolutely right. And yet, here I am continuing to do so. Oh, right. We really need to speed this up. So let's roll. Downwards we go! I was so sure I was gonna get run over by by that elevator and die. There's an achievement for that. Haven't unlocked that yet. And I'm I'm not so focused on achievements that I'm willing to go out of my way to die on a run in order to get that, but at the same time, we totally could. Alright, so we've got a minute and a half to kill the incomplete one. I'm pretty sure we can do that. If I can't do that, then, you know, I probably suck at the game. I mean, it's a little disappointing that I do not have... Ugh. Oh dear. Dang it. Oh. I'm a bit disappointed that I don't have, like a skill item. Oh god. Roll it out of the way. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we totally got this. Oh god. And there he goes. A little bit of money that we don't really need. I mean, we get plenty of money in the game. That's what all I'm saying there. Which is good. We get enough money that it's just easy enough, I suppose, if, like, it's balanced, I guess. So that even if we are... Really? Only money, not a stat upgrade? That's disappointing. That makes me wish I'd just gone to the ossuary and the sepulcher, as I normally do. But alas, I did not. I'm pretty sure I'm still saying sepulcher wrong, by the way, but I would not hold your breath on me correcting that, despite having been given several pronunciation guides on how to properly say it. I think I'm slightly closer, but damn it, I'll say words how I want to say them. Or something like that. But in all seriousness, I do appreciate when I'm getting, like, a word completely wrong, like, not even in the right ballpark, especially if it's a word in another language. I always get kind of self-conscious about that, because I feel, you know, there's, like, a certain expectation that quote-unquote foreigners learn English. And I say quote-unquote because there's some people who actually have that attitude of, even if they're not, like, even if you're going to someone else's country, that people should just naturally know English. I don't actually know anyone personally with that attitude, but I have seen and heard it, which is always kind of weird to me. I mean, you know, if you're not from an English-speaking country, and you're not in business, why would you need to necessarily learn it? I mean, it's always good to learn another language, don't get me wrong, but anyway, what I'm getting at is, I feel that, you know, if I am trying to say a word in another language, the respectful thing to do is try to learn how to say it at least sort of right. At least as far as my mouth can pronunciate it. Just because, you know, it's just, I don't know. I make a big deal out of it, but to most people it's probably not a big deal. But it is to me, I guess, saying words at least somewhat close to right. So there is that going. Oh, there's a secret back there that I missed. I saw you, secret. I find it weird how sometimes I notice things like that, like just out of the corner of my eye. And yet other times, I don't notice something that's like staring me right in the face. Like I barely even saw that as it was like out of the corner of, or like for like, I saw it for a frame and a half maybe. And yet I'm like, oh, there it is. I guess I'm more impressive than I thought I was. I suppose, maybe, possibly. This building makes no sense. It's following non-Euclidean properties of space and or time. Oh, wow. Here we are all the way in Fog Fjord, and we're finally getting our first skill item. I like that. It works for me. Works good enough, at any rate. It is functional. Whoop. Functional and practical. We get what we need as we need it, and we are getting a nice amount of cells, so... Oh god. I mean, I feel like we're not in any great rush, so... Like, there's no more time doors, like... sorry about that, my jump button got stuck again. Alright, set those guys on fire, please. Hey, that's mine! It's not nice to destroy other people's things, Captain Dreadbeard. Then again, I suppose killing you when you weren't actually immediately... Oh god. Sweet baby Jesus, get out of there. Alright. We can totally cheese this. Oh god. Totally cheese it. And I totally will cheese it! Until, you know, he enters his second phase. Oh god. Oh god. That was a bad choice. Bad lifestyle choice. Oh god. Ow! He still managed to hit me. Come on, Dreadbeard, don't be that way. Good job, Gaslight. Alright, let's see here. All damage you take is also dealt to nearby enemies. Now, that's probably actually more functionally useful than what we were using, but... I like the one we've got. Mostly because I like setting stuff on fire. As I've said many times before, and as we introduced the concept back in the old days of the channel when we were playing Prison Architect. Now, there's some nostalgia right there. You know, fire solves all problems. Incidentally, speaking of Prison Architect, I've been thinking, would anyone be interested in seeing me pick it up again on, like, maybe on a live stream or something? I don't know if I would do another series, another full series of Prison Architect. Not that I don't still enjoy it or anything, but just because, you know, Prison Architect had its time as a spotlight on the channel, and I suppose it would be kind of going backwards to, you know, make like a full series of it again. But I've kind of had an itch to maybe play a little escape mode, a little bit of prison building. So maybe we'll see that on an upcoming live stream. Speaking of live streams, now that I mention it, just want to apologize. You've probably noticed that I missed the last two scheduled streams, which I'm kind of upset with myself about. But there is an explanation, and well, I might as well just give it now. Basically, just life stuff. Excuse me there as I slowly die. I mean, if I was actually dying, I wouldn't be making a joke about that. I'm just coughing. But basically, just got some stuff going on in life, and things have been a bit hectic. Though, I suppose if I was a true professional, I would have, you know, had the common courtesy to, you know, maybe post an announcement or something. But, I don't think we'll be missing any more streams for the foreseeable future, as I want to make sure that we get back into our regularly scheduled stuff there. As I don't know, I generally consider myself to be a bit of a stickler for keeping to my own schedule and whatnot, and it has been kind of bothering me that I missed 2 streams now. And I haven't said anything about it. For then again, no one's asked me about it, so I guess there's been a general understanding, which is good, but still, I mean, there is probably a portion of the audience that only watches the streams, so those people who only watch me when I live stream wouldn't know what's going on, and, you know, I figure professionalism is kind of important, so I should probably, you know, be a bit more professional about that sort of thing. So, yeah. There we are. That's that out of the way. I mean, as for, I guess, what's all hectic, I'll get into that in a later time. Nothing too serious or dire or anything. But, just, you know, life-related stuff. As happens from time to time. So nothing to get worried about there. If anyone is in fact even a little bit worried when I get all kind of weird like that. But yeah, so getting back to the game here, we're making nice progress. Oh, you know what? While we're talking about progress and funny stuff that's happened, here's another funny one for you. You may have heard that YouTube has recently implemented a new, like, algorithm for automatically detecting whether or not videos are suitable for audiences and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure we've been here. You can tell by all the dead bodies lying around. But, yeah, that algorithm has, since it came up, every single new Dead Cells video, none of the old videos, none of the videos that are already up, but, like, every single new Dead Cells video has been flagged as being not suitable for all advertisers. Which basically all that means is that ads may not appear, and, you know, those videos probably don't earn me anything. Which is, you know, I mean, I don't rely on YouTube for money or anything, but I find it interesting, a touch annoying, obviously, but also mostly kind of interesting, because I assume what's getting pegged is the fact that Dead is in the title of Dead Cells, and so the algorithm's like, oh, it's talking about death, that's bad, advertisers don't want that, or something like that. I mean, I've heard some really hilarious stories, like, one I randomly was reading about while looking into this new algorithm is, like, someone had, like, a completely no commentary, like, playing, like, a children's game, and that got flagged as being inappropriate. Or, you know, like, at least a game that was, I guess, suitable for all audiences. No swearing, no violence, no graphic images. And now I'll just sell it. We unlocked it and then never use it. Basically, that's my story of Dead Cells, isn't it? I unlock, and then 90% of the items I don't use. Terrible, really. I should try to engage in a little bit more variety in what... Oh, God. Thank goodness. Thank goodness picking up one of those skill items resets his exploding timer. Anyway, but yeah, so that's an interesting thing. Also, just 2 random older videos of mine also got flagged, but other than that, nothing I've done has been flagged as being inappropriate, so... You know, it's a new algorithm, it's gonna, like, it's one of those, like, following, like, the whole concept of machine learning and stuff, and, you know, it has to... It's like teaching a child how to do a job, really, you know. You gotta expect them to get it wrong a few times. I mean, or, well, I mean, not even like a child, that's like teaching anyone a job. You gotta expect them to get it wrong a couple of times as they figure out, you know, what it is exactly you're really asking them to do. So... I mean, for anyone who makes a living off of YouTube, I imagine it's more of a problem. But on the flip side, YouTube does have it set up so that for, like, requesting manual reviews and whatnot, if you're one of the bigger channels, then, you know, you're probably covered. In that you get priority, like, reviewing stuff. Which makes sense. I mean, the big guys, they have more, you know, they earn YouTube more money, and... Also, you know, they're the ones who are kind of pushing the platform, and YouTube is a business for some people, so... Oh, God. I guess you just gotta expect that as just kind of par for the course. Anyway, so that's a little look into what's going on, I guess, behind the scenes with, oh dear. With the businessy side of YouTube, at least as far as that stuff is concerned. And, yeah. I find these things interesting. I mean, I don't do YouTube as, or, well, yeah, I don't do YouTube as a job. But, you know, like I imagine most people, I, you know, harbor a secret dream of maybe one day doing this as a job, so having an understanding of what's going on and keeping up with, you know, current events and stuff like that, always good. It's always nice to learn these things and understand what's going on. Pick up a little bit of knowledge. If I can, anyway. Always good stuff there. And other than that, I mean, there's not too much interesting going on for me right now, aside from the stuff that I am apparently refraining from talking about and being all... I mean, well, I suppose I should just, you know, get it out there. Basically what's going on and what's probably the main source of stress. I mean, there's a couple of sources of stress going on in my life right now, but the main one for me is that I'm between jobs at the moment, actually, and there's not really a lot of good opportunities where I'm at, so I'm looking to move. And, it should be happening soon-ish. I mean, as long as I stay proactive about it. Well, thank you, Bombat, for pushing me into this guy's face. Alright. Anyway, so, yeah. There's that going on. I mean, I've got generally keep some money on hand for emergencies. And thus, like, financially, I'm not in any immediate danger. But, I mean, like, if I, you know, stay jobless, then I'm probably in some kind of danger. But, you know, as long as I hustle, get myself some new employment. Plus, to be honest with you, I'm not really happy where I'm at right now anyway, so moving to somewhere new, getting a change of scenery would also just do wonders, I think, for me. So that's good. That's something I'm looking forward to doing, actually. I mean, I moved around a lot as a kid, as I may or may not have mentioned before, since my dad was in the military. Thus, I'm used to moving around a lot. And to be honest, I mean, there's like a bit of a difference, I guess, because like where I've like lived for the last little while, well, since, you know, the last time I moved, yeah, I don't know, a lot of people apparently find it kind of weird, like the idea of like, liking moving or like going away from home. I don't know. I guess for me, because we moved around so much, well, I say that, but I mean, it's not like we were moving all the time. We moved semi-frequently, at least a couple of times while I was growing up, during my formative years, as it were. And, I don't know, I guess because of that, I don't feel, like, particularly attached to any particular location, and I could probably, like, just pack up and leave any given time. You know what, I'm not going back for that. Ah, what the heck, who am I kidding? I'm going back for that. I've failed the last couple of challenge runs we've done on camera, so I totally want to try to redeem myself. Wait for it. Why, Gaslight, why? I swear, like, what's got to be happening is I am pressing the jump button way too hard. And it gets stuck, and then I can't get the double jump going. Ah. Anyway. Yeah, that's basically all the excuse I have, and I will stick with it. For now, at any rate. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so getting back to the whole, like, moving thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I like moving. I like getting changes of scenery. I like traveling around and stuff. Seeing a bit more of the world. It's a refreshing experience, I find. Plus, apparently, I remember, like, years ago, I saw somewhere, like, just, like, I forget what it was exactly, but it was, like, a little article talking about, like, how apparently traveling is, like, it's not just, like, you know, good for, like, seeing new places and meeting new people and stuff, but apparently, it also, like, does something to your brain that, I guess is beneficial or whatever. That's always interesting. Oh god. Oh god. No, don't you dare die. Gaslight, don't you dare die. Not now. Almost walked right into those spikes. Anyway, so yeah. So, that's what's going on for me, basically. And there's the insufferable crypt. I mean, there can't be anything too exciting down there, right? Probably not, so let's just move on. Let's move on with our lives here. I mean, this is also not the fastest run we've ever done. Wasn't our fastest run, like, maybe, like, right around this time, actually? I think maybe, like, around 23 or 25 minutes? So, we haven't beat any personal records. But, you know, someday we should probably do that. Just go for speed. Which will probably happen... Well, probably not until I've actually unlocked every other item in the game. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Mostly because... Okay, come on down. Come on down. Okay. Okay, we can totally do this, though. Alright. I mean, the hard part is... Mostly... Oh, dear. The hard part is gonna be that, wait a minute. I don't remember there being that many tentacles a second ago. Oh. Whoa. Okay. 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 Where are you going? Okay, you're going over there. No! By no, I mean yes! Okay. So far, so good. Okay, tentacles rolling everywhere. Always getting in my way. Yeah! Oh god. Just take it slow, Gaslight. Take it slow. Take it slow! Okay, just stand over here and let them die to the fire. And that'll mostly take care of itself. Okay, okay. This is totally, we totally got this. Totally got this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Again, we totally got this. Roll out of the way of the tentacle man. Roll out of the way, stab him a couple of times. This could be the run. Oh god, oh god. No! I rolled... Ugh. I was so sure I was going to be able to pull that off. This would be the run. Run where we, like, finally ace this. But alas, it was not to be. Oh god. Oh god. It's bullet hell time. Okay, okay, okay. Jump through it. Alright. So overall, you know, we didn't do great. But we didn't do completely terribly. Okay, okay. Remember, just stick it out, stick it out. Oh god. It's totally fine, totally fine. I mean, you got hit there by the tentacles, but you're getting ever so slightly, mind you, better at avoiding them. Ever so slightly. You know, like, microscopically better as time goes on. Dropping every one of these down. Ow. Oh god. No, no, no. I am not gonna die here. I am not gonna become a scrub. I mean, I am kind of a scrub, but, you know, that's besides the point. Alright, we've got too much ammo stuck in this guy's head. Ow. Ow! Oh god. Oh god. Okay, just heal up. Heal up. Take your time. Take your time. Come on. Come on. Charge over here. Dang it, you just... Oh, no. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Okay, what? Wait. Ow, 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 ow. And there we have it. Okay. That was probably one of the worst fights I've had against the Watcher and still managed to win, so I'll take that as a compliment to myself, I guess. Anyway, that's going to do it for this run, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.